Hello, my name is David Williams, and I'm a strategy advisor with Microsoft serving in our North Central District. I would like to welcome you to our Software Plus Services overview of cloud models.
In today's presentation, we'll cover an industry perspective, including what are cloud models, how is the industry approaching them, and what are the drivers generating their momentum. We will cover some of the classic cloud models that have been in the market for a few years and introduce emerging models that are coming into the industry today. In our summary, we'll touch on global trends and insights, as well as speak to key organizational capabilities required for corporations to embrace cloud computing. There have been many approaches and paradigms in the IT industry. Today, cloud computing represents the latest front that both vendors and corporations will compete for market share. Vendors moving into the cloud offerings are responding to the needs of today's corporations. Many of the drivers center around the need to break out of existing business and IT patterns that are slowing innovation or increasing the total cost of ownership. The ability to simply leverage an existing service helps the organization's ability to increase speed to market by eliminating the tasks of creating the infrastructure and skill sets required to adopt the technology. Consuming a service with a consumption-based cost model shifts the investment from an upfront capital expenditure to an operating expense. This also brings the flexibility of capacity on demand and flexible licensing structures. There is a great deal of buzz and new terminology being introduced every day in regards to cloud computing. Much of this results from each vendor entering the market looking to differentiate themselves from their competitors. As we look at cloud models in the remaining presentation, we need to realize that their differences can be the result of the diversity of approaches. These differences can be the results of architectural approach, business models, level of service, relationship, etc. As we investigate each cloud model, we will find in some cases the differences are large and in others it is small. That it is the approach or intended benefit that will be the key determining factor. In addition, we will find subtleties where models are simply hybrids of original approaches, varying with smaller degrees of nuances. It is important to remember that many vendors may offer the same service, but at totally different levels of scale. Some have the resources for global scale, and others may be regional or local in their ability to provide the services. We will discuss the models in their purest forms, assuming global scale and capabilities are being considered. As corporations make strategic decisions about vendors, it'll be important to evaluate the diversity of models that vendor can offer, but also their capacity for global reach of the service.